live, and she said, "Quan needs to leave Prince." This is the fuck me and him broke up. So for you to say you don't know she talked about me to Quan, I give you that. But she did. And you don't do that in people's relationships. You just don't. If Empress want to fuck somebody tomorrow, it ain't my fucking business. It ain't.
Okay, but
Empress
I
can
don't
fuck
know if
10 niggas
Imp
on
would
here.
sit with him though, because Imp feels like Prince is a little irate, and we know how Prince is. So, and Prince,
That's not fair.
but Prince,
That's not fair.
but Prince, you can be a little
In my feelings.
right, a whole lot in your
Yeah.
feelings, a
Yeah.
whole lot. But why did Imp
Passionate.
say that though? Okay, so like they said, if Imp did say that, Prince, why did she
I
say
am
that?
hurt, Dallas. I am hurt, Dallas. If I sound hurt, I really am. I don't care if y'all think it's funny, but it's okay. I wouldn't laugh at y'all when y'all were down. One thing I don't do is keep people while they're down. So don't keep me while I'm down. I am hurt. I don't understand how the internet came between a lot of stuff. I don't know why she fucking said that shit out loud and felt
Okay,
entitled to
but
that.
but but Prince, now you saying that that's what she said, right? Okay, but
Yeah.
there's always a reason why people do things and say
I don't know why. Maybe she was mad at me.
what you did to her though, Prince.
It started in my house before it ever got to her. Empress Paris, if you were to get her over here right now and we were to talk about it, I would not yet. I would shut the fuck up. I promise you, because I want to talk to her. I don't want her to think like she's so special where I just want to blame her for my life. But I want her to understand what she did to my life. And that is okay. If she can't not do that, that's fine because y'all always kissing her ass. I don't have to. Empress Paris did impact my future and my relationship and my life. She did. Give fuck what y'all think. She did. She said a lot of things out loud, and the person was weak. They heard it. They heard it. Stop giving her so much of a pass. Empress is not a Christian. They heard her say stuff, and they told me to my face. They say, Prince, you fucking up my money. They broke it with me because they felt like I was a hater. They felt like
Okay, so
our bills
Prince,
needed to be
from
paid.
what I understand, from what I understand,
They told me these things on the day. The last day I saw my motherfucking last relationship, we got into it about Empress. Y'all was not here. I was sitting in my car. Empress Paris flew in his room after she threw the show on me, so I was live. Quan was not around me, but he heard me. I said, "Why do Empress keep coming around?" I said, "She literally just threw a show on me, and now she's back in my nigga room." And Quan heard me say that from my car, and so he went live in the garage, and he started cussing me out. He said, "This nigga always think he run shit." I didn't mean to piss Quan off. I really meant like she just did a show on me. Why does
okay,
she keep coming
but
around?
Prince, did you or did you not go live about her products?
No. Okay, yes. I
Exactly.
gave an opinion on her. I ain't gonna lie.
Exactly, Prince. Exactly.
Okay, I gave an opinion, but I did not dig in her life. And I still feel like this them little bomb things, she doesn't hand make those. That's what I went live about. I say it's a lot of
But
bitches on
Prince,
the
why
internet
did you go live
reselling.
about her though if she hadn't said nothing about you yet?
I was mad at her for her stepping into my relationship.
See, but no, Prince, you felt like she stepped into your
I
relationship.
think her products are good. I'm not saying her products don't work. I'm saying when I said those things about her, she had already stepped into my relationship, and
But no,
so
that's
it
how.
was
But
very
but
hard for me.
Prince, you felt like she stepped to your relationship because Quan was coming back and repeating things. He was telling you stuff, but you don't even know if that's true or
That
not.
she was saying. He had even told me, he say, and you know what? Blame me for me not understanding him. So maybe I may sound dumb to a lot of y'all. I don't understand yet. But Quan told me to my face, he was like, me and Empress been in contact. I didn't know these things. He was like, yeah, she's already in my inbox. She's been texting me. He was like, nigga, that ain't your fucking friend. I'm like, she throws me gifts. I throw her gifts. He was telling me that they had already had such a connection. So I still don't know how exactly what was said, how it was said. I know I heard her say for my own self, Quan don't need to be with me. Like she spoke as my relationship. Like I'm not saying it's her fault that me and him broke up. I'm just saying me and Quan was already on rough terms. And so I think when you get people in your ears, sometimes it influences how a person feels. Like if I'm already mad at you, Ed, and then the bitch want to get in my box and say, "Don't get up with her," that can influence me getting up. You know what I mean? Because the next
But
bitch is
that's
in
what
my
I'm
ear, and I
saying.
already
But
feel
if right, Karma, right. If somebody can easily influence Your relationship, then what does that mean, Prince?
I guess I wasn't good enough. I guess I really was a bad boyfriend. I guess my house, my money, my dig, my love, it was not enough for the person. That's what I think it means. Because how the hell do you, while we're breaking up, the last day I saw him, I was sitting in my car and I spoke with EmpressParis. And he came outside and said something to me, and then he got mad and he was like, Prince don't know how to shut up. I'm finna call the police. He called the police to the house. Because he told me, take your ass upstairs. I'm like, why are you treating me like this? Because I'm talking about Empress. Like, I wasn't even
But that's
doing
how
shit.
you felt though. But see, hold on, wait.
Because I wasn't into with him. I was
But
speaking on what I thought Empress did to me.
right, but hold on, but
He
that's
didn't.
how you
I
felt.
couldn't do that at the
See,
moment.
okay, so see, at the time you was in the car and you were talking about Empress, and Quan was already mad though about something. See, that's the thing. So
Yeah,
your
he
ass,
was. He was mad
you
about
just
that.
put two
He
in
was
no
mad
no
about
no.
that.
So you just combined the two. And that's why you feel like it was.
I did it, my love. I wouldn't want you to speak. You want to ask me questions, you should hear my side. I mean, you can speak for me if you feel like you got the answers, but my answers probably won't be yours, boo. I'm sorry.
I
Then I feel like I'm
understand.
not getting along.
I understand.
Yeah, I'm sorry,
But
but
I just feel like Prince that it's not
I
Empress'
don't
fault because
blame her for the breakup.
obviously Prince before Empress, obviously it was stuff going on already.
True. That's one thing we would not deny. And look, can we add that to that? So did I not just say me and him was already on rocky terms? So obviously before Empress ever came in the picture, me and this man was already there was already stuff going on. But I was not trying to add any more pressure on my relationship because it was already a lot going on. I was trying to figure out how to get my relationship better. But even though my relationship was already how it was, more stuff started happening. And when we got on Bigo, like I just said, if I'm on Bigo and then your husband on Bigo, you know TV or the internet does ruin your relationship. I don't know if people know that, but you and your husband cannot be a broadcaster and think that y'all gonna have a successful
If
relationship.
you let it, it will.
If you let it, but y'all got to be strong enough. Y'all got to communicate about this. Y'all got to say, baby, no matter what, nothing's going to come between us, right? And that's what I would tell Quan, like, don't let her come between us. But he was saying, like, Quan will open his mouth. I'm telling you what was reciprocated to me, boo. When I would be a problem to Quan, I would say, baby, Empress did a show about me. He says, that's what you deserve.
But wait,
But
but
I
why did he
expected,
say that though? Because Prince, you talked about her, right or wrong.
I never had a problem with this lady. She would bring me gifts. I would bring her gifts. If I right, Eb. But I don't know where it went wrong. So that's my real answer too. That's why every time you say something, it's like, well, damn, Eb. Like, come on now. Like, I don't know where things went wrong with me and Eb. I just know behind her back, like Quan would just get on to me. Quan said, stay away from her. He was like, she's already my friend. He was like, find your own friends. I found myself
And see,
explaining to my
because
motherfucking
Quan was
partner.
saying shit like that, it triggers something. Because Quan was saying
Yes,
stuff like
that's what made me like.
because Quan was
If Quan wanted me to stay with her, if I got to stay with her, why can't you have her? Because Empress never did nothing to me. Empress literally was like, Prince, I'm in Atlanta. I want to come get my hair done. Quan went off on me.
okay. So
And
what's
so
up
it
with
was a lot
this?
about, so
Okay,
maybe she didn't do anything, but it was a lot about her
okay. So what's up?
that I
So
felt
what does
like,
chick have to do with this?
um, I knew Chick from Scope. And so a lot of people, when they see me going through stuff, they want to be like, yeah, girl, fuck Prince. He's always been like that. So that's what Chick
So
got to do with it.
was you
She
or
got
was
nothing
you
to do with
not
it.
mad at Imp because she was gifting chick?
No. That's not my money. Then I'm spending it. It's not going to receive it. No. But Chick felt like she knew me from Scope. And so I was trying to be friend Empress, but Chick was like, don't trust Prince. So that's what Chick got to do with it. She was like, he's not meant to be trusted. She always was the person who had something to say when I never really had did anything to Empress. But Empress would go live and Empress would tell me or go live and she was like, yeah, I heard about that Prince. My people be calling me. I heard Empress say before I had even fell out with Empress that she had already heard about me, but it was Chick on the phone with her saying, don't trust Prince. And just because I treat this bitch like that don't mean I'm gonna treat you like that. I knew Chick since Scope. Chick ain't never had a reason to get respect from me. So now that I'm on bigo, we think we learn to do people. Don't try to make Empress not like me, chick. I ain't did nothing. I don't like you, bitch, but I don't like her. I'm over here taking her my
Well,
money.
would you take that as her just trying to warn her friend? Like some of
Hell
us,
yeah.
do.
Yeah. But Chick had a problem with me. Chick wouldn't try to warn her friend as if I was such a bad person. Chick didn't like me. That's a different. When a bitch
Girl,
don't like
how
you
many
and then they
times
go
you
on the
gonna
next bitch.
say that, Janet? Back down.
Right, I seen that, but I'm ignoring it. I don't care about it watching.
Right, damn, we saw it already. Shit.
They already talking about me. Shit. Empress did do a lot. And you know what? And like I just told you, Empress had a lot to do with it, but look who on her panel. My ex-boyfriend.
Oh,
Who he over there agreeing with? Empress. Empress.
okay,
It's this bitch he run
but
to.
Prince, but who?
It's already been proven to me. Where is he at right now? The nigga I was with 5 years
But
sits in this bitch face, and he don't even know this bitch. He done
but
been around. He met this bitch last year on Bingo, and he get this bitch all rights. To our 5 years, I was there when he didn't have nothing. I was there with his family. I was there when Quan was going through what he was going through. Not Empress. Why do this bitch get way more respect than me? Because she got that quota. Because she's buying wigs. Because she's spending money. There's no way in hell
oh,
that you're gonna tell me a stranger get more respect than the nigga he was dating 5 years. He don't know her, but he loves the bitch, and that's what she do. Pour water bottle down her ass. Steal out
okay,
stores, but she was able to gain
But
that.
Prince, you do understand, Prince, that we.
There's no way. If I don't care if I am a wrong person, I may sound hurt.
But
Let me be
Prince,
hurt,
we
Ed,
are
because
lying.
I don't know.
Prince, we
I
are
don't know
lying.
what.
Prince, we are lying, discussing them though. So Prince, they got every right
But
to.
I'm just saying. What if I said bad besides how I feel? What have I said? I'm expressing my side of the story. Y'all done threw 1,000 shows on me, and I still have not attacked y'all. I still don't respond to y'all. But the moment a motherfucker want to give me my time, they want to double big me. Leave me alone. Y'all already ruined my fucking life, and now y'all want to sit on here and double big a bitch when he want to express how the fuck you made him feel. What are y'all doing? Leave me alone. Y'all already won. Bitch, I'm over it. You got what you wanted. You got Empress. She got them stale ass fucking wings on her fucking head. Leave me
Okay,
alone.
so Prince, now you getting emotional.
Right, because it hurts. This is normal instincts, Eb. Y'all ain't never been hurt before. And this is even more sad. For y'all to see somebody hurt. And all y'all want to scare here and say, I'm wrong. I'm hurt, bitch. How the fuck can I be wrong on top of already going through everything? I've been sitting over here for 6 months trying to figure it out because of fucking bingo. And then y'all want to sit in the comments think the shit funny. It's not funny. If you don't understand, then you don't understand. It's okay that you don't understand. But do not rain on my parade. Leave me alone. This is really how I fucking feel. I am not doing this to embarrass Empress or LaQuan. When you are hurt, bitch, you are hurt. And I have been hurt. And I'm winning the show. I've been hurt. Okay. What do y'all want? I cannot take anymore. Like, bitch, do you want me to just drop to the floor? The fuck? I don't know what you hoes expect. It's okay though. Bitch, I cry over the shit I've been through because it really does hurt. But I'm not weak. I'm stronger than what I've been through. It's okay. The fact that a person can even let out tears should show you they are hurt. You did this to me. I would never hurt myself. Okay? When a person don't realize they hurt you, that is their fucking fault, not yours. It's not my fault. They don't realize how much they hurting me. And it's okay. Let them be happy. Let them double beagle me. Whatever. Bitch, I ain't dead yet till Kyle called me home. God got me. I'm transparent,
Okay,
bitch.
so
A lot of you hoes don't know how to show feelings.
Prince,
That's why y'all ain't got none.
Prince, do you understand that Quan don't hate you? That he just
He does. That boy hates me. He's sitting over there with a bitch who stole out of the store. A bitch who got 2 children on the internet and put a water bottle on her head. You don't even know the bitch. You sold yourself out for a fucking wig, and them wigs is dry as fuck, bitch. Look at your wig, look at her wigs. This bitch
have
be
you
really
and
sitting there like she
Quan
eating
have
it up.
had a one-on-one, Prince?
No, because when he left, 6 months ago, I texted him for the first week or two, But then he laughed at me for reaching out to him, so I stopped. So I have not texted this boy. I don't have no attraction toward LaQuan. LaQuan is not attracted to me anymore. The only reason he's not because who he is. I'm surprised I even dated a nigga like that. Bitch, I can get on my phone right now and go through a bunch of niggas that love me. Okay, I never had to go through that with a nigga. I don't know what make a nigga feel that fucking comfortable around me to treat me like shit. That's not what it's giving, boo. I can walk you through my house right now. Quan gone. Quan lives in the fucking trailer, Ed. I don't have the biggest house, but bitch, these hoes always talking. My
It's
shit nice.
nice.
Nice. Tell me what it
It's
ain't.
nice.
Tell me what it ain't. And I'm always the underdog, bitch. I'm black. I didn't even graduate high school. Tell me that my shit ain't enough for me. For me. EmpressParis don't even live like this. You understand that? EmpressParis ain't walking through no fucking house.
But
EmpressParis don't have what I have. But you want to sell your soul for a
okay,
bitch like what? Because she can buy rent,
Prince,
bitch. We
do
down on
you
my second level,
understand
bitch.
that
I got two
Empress is
living rooms.
not in competition with you, Prince?
No, she could never be. This bitch don't even have what I have. Bitch, I'm on a whole nother level. Bitch, I don't like to show off, but bitch, y'all not gonna make me feel like I ain't shit. That's one thing that you hoes won't teach me because my mama didn't raise me to not be shit. So I don't give a fuck who I fall in love with. You can't tell me I ain't shit. And I'm still walking through on you hoes. I think whatever I got is nice enough. Even when Keo talked about me. My shit cute, bitch. It's enough for me. It's up to my motherfucking part, bitch. It's up to my part. I don't even fucking work. Bitch, you wanna go down another level? You wanna go, bitch, you can go down the third level. Let's go. Cause I don't get it. Why the fuck? Talk about me, bitch, when y'all hoes ain't fucking with me. I might be losing.
Okay, so
Still walking on you pussy ass hoes. Still walking. Let me lose the bitch, I'm hurt. I don't
okay,
know how the fuck did I end up with somebody who was so mean to me.
okay, so
That's one thing I
Prince,
don't do, Eb.
Prince. Thank you, Toshi
Yeah.
Mac. Okay, so
Okay.
Prince.
Yeah.
Okay,
Fuck
do
her.
you okay, so Prince,
And
do
they
you
man, hoe.
understand that? Okay, so what you just did just now, do you understand that that's one of
Made me look like I was hurt.
but do you understand that
And
that's
what I
one of
just
the
did right now made
things
me look like
that that's one of the things that that Quan had a problem with, that you showed off and that you felt like everything was yours, yours, yours.
he left. When he left, he took everything that belonged to him with him. Bitch, I'm still sitting here, so everything I said was mine. Was mine. I don't have to sit around a nigga and lie to him like he changed my life, Eb. Whatever I come with, let me have that. Stop taking that man away from me. That nigga been gone 7 months. So he got tired of me showing mine. But why do I got to apologize to myself for what I was able to do? Just to have a nigga. He might not like that I was able to brag on me, but why I can't brag on me? What's wrong with me bragging on me because you didn't do it? He gone. He been gone 7 months. I should be able to brag on me. That nigga left and tell me what ain't mine. He got tired of me bragging on mine.
But
Why
while
the fuck
y'all
I
was
still got it? You know
together,
why?
Prince, while y'all was together,
I don't want to sell myself for no dick, boo. A nigga don't love me. He gonna love me for what I got. I don't have to lie to a nigga like everything I got is his. That's not even fair. I did 10 years with somebody. Bitch, I ain't even give him that. Bitch, I'm not giving no nigga that I met on fucking Facebook my life. Tell Quan to step his shit up. Quan could have been had his own place. I could have been able to sit around Quan and he could brag on what he got. But he wasn't that type of man. He had to watch me brag on what I got because I'm that type of man.
so Prince, what's this about? You wanted all the friends to be your friends.
What friends do he got?
So Prince, so you mean to tell me
Empress?
that y'all couldn't share friends?
I don't know. We in my last relationship, we didn't ever hung around nobody. It was always just about me and him. Nobody else. We didn't have friends, Ed. You remember from Periscope, you never saw nobody around me and Quan.
Right.
So no, I can't say we couldn't share friends, but we didn't have them. It was always just about me and him.
So if
That's it.
Quan
Y'all
was
know
to
this for
get a
yourself.
friend, if Quan was to get a friend, would you? Okay, so let's say if you was to have a friend, and if Quan wanted
Mm-hmm.
that friend to be your friend, be his friend, Obviously, that was a problem.
It was weird because I started out as a celebrity when I met Quan. He worked at McDonald's. I had a lot of friends when I first met Quan. I like bitches. So when I first met Quan, I brought him to Atlanta. You know, Quan's not from Atlanta.
Right.
It would be different if I stepped into Quan life. I actually brought Quan down to Atlanta. He's from South Carolina. I moved a nigga from South Carolina to Atlanta. I know how to act my role, Ed. If I would have stepped into Quan life, I would have. If he wasn't a friend, I got to move in and move around what he already got going on. But Quan came into my life. Quan came from South Carolina, quit his job, and moved into me, my friends, my life, and he cut it all off. I like bitches, so I took him to my homegirl house, weed girl. She was sitting on the floor one time with a pussy out, with some drawers on. She had a skirt on. She sat down on the floor. Quan said, "You ain't hanging around that bitch no more." I said, "Why?" He said, "Because you bisexual." And she got her pussy all out. He was like, "That's so disrespectful to your man." Like he didn't like. He know I like bitches, and
So, but you
I
don't
won't lie to
think
you.
that that was disrespectful?
No, no. If I go to a bitch house, that motherfucker see how she want to in her house. I came over here to buy weed, and she sit down. She was playing with her puppy. She had a skirt on with some pink drawers, but she sat down on the floor. She wasn't showing me her pussy. She was not showing her pussy. She was just comfortable in her own home. And so the female that sells me weed sat on the floor and started playing with her dog, and he saw that her legs opened up a little bit. He saw the color of her panties, so he felt like that was too much. But the bitch was not doing that to say fuck us. She was not trying to have sex with me. I had already been friends with the lady. I'm in the industry. She works with a lot of celebrities. Me and her used to work with celebrities. I trust the bitch. That's why I went and bought weed from the bitch. But when he got over there, he didn't want me hang with her no more. And I'm type of nigga like, bitch, I got my nipple periods. I done been with my homegirls. They done got their pussy periods. I'm a gay boy. My friend girls have got dressed in front of
Yeah.
me. I done took my pants off. It's okay. Like, I did not look at her like that. I allowed a woman to trust me as her gay friend without looking at her negative or provocatively. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. If Ed would do something, I don't want to look at Ed and be like, oh, I want to fuck her. That is so nasty for me to even look at Ed or disgrade her like that. Eb should feel comfortable because she got to hurry up and change the top where she can take her shirt off and put another shirt on. That's how my homegirls move around.
Right.
They don't think that I want to sexualize them. And so the fact that he made it that was uncomfortable for me because I do not sexualize my homegirls. I want my
So, do
friend
you
girls to be
think Quan
comfortable,
was
bitch.
jealous?
Yeah, because he know I like pussy. So he was like, you ain't coming over here no more. He doesn't. He'll say he like pussy, but bitch, he ain't never had none.
He ain't never had no girl before.
He ain't never had no pussy. No. I've been around 5 years. He done told me over and over, bitch, he ain't never had no pussy. But when we get into it, he'll holler, I had some pussy. No, the fuck you didn't, bitch. That dick don't even fit a pussy. And that's the truth. I dealt with a bunch of bullshit. I am upset. It's normal things though. Like
It's normal for you to
anybody who
be.
judged me,
It's normal for you to be hurt,
right?
Prince. It's normal for you to be hurt.
Yeah, it's
But
normal. And
but
the fact
but
that Empress want to
but
dump
Prince,
Bigo like she's rude.
but Prince, we have to take accountability for the things that we have done as well for the things that we have caused. There's a reaction for
When you
every
hurt,
action.
when you scared that you about to lose your relationship before you lose it, you be acting weird. Me and this man hadn't been doing good for a long time, so it wasn't Empress that broke us up. But I was scared, and I felt like we was breaking up every day because he wouldn't come to bed no more. I would beg him. You know, he didn't want to buy food no more. I would go to the store and spend $100 try to cook the best meals. Like I think I'm hurt because I overdid myself. I thought that I was keeping my relationship, and when it got bad, I never wanted to let go, so I overdid myself. I kept trying to keep him. I kept trying to do things I thought he liked it. I kept shutting the fuck up. I didn't want to say anything no more. You know, I was crying a lot, but I think I overdid myself for a nigga. And he treated me like shit. But I was trying to save my relationship, and then I was tired. I was buying food, buying him earrings, watches, shoes, just using myself, Ed, like I was insecure. I have alopecia. I hate talking about it, but I work with it. People can say ha ha ha. I was insecure in my relationship. You know, he sent my pictures to Sweets. He embarrassed me. He embarrasses me. He embarrassed me in a relationship, and he
But
embarrassed me
Prince,
without it.
did you do
I
something
was
to
so
him,
hurt.
Prince, to make him do that?
What I did was not have my family, and I fought hard to keep money in my pocket. And he felt like I was always overdoing stuff because he wanted to compete with me. He said I'm famous too. He tell people I was jealous of him. He tell people every day, Prince wanted to be me so bad. Why would I want to be him? Like, this is how this man thought. He thought I wanted to be him. And that's how he treated me. He was like, you just jealous of me. You want to be me so bad. Why would I want to
Cause
be him?
maybe he felt
I
like y'all.
love me. I
Maybe he
used
felt
me.
like you was in competition with him. Maybe he felt like,
That was
but
him.
maybe he felt
I
like
got
you
a
was showing
proclamation.
off too much or something like that.
I was right.
Oh
Foxy would
wait,
tell
hold
you.
on, hold on,
He
hold
okay,
on.
so
Prince.
he sell Empress
Prince. When
wigs.
you in
He
here,
never
we get
made
into it.
wigs.
Would you say stuff like, "This is my shit. This is mine."
No. When we would get into it, I would be live, or I may say, "Babe, you want to talk?" And he would say, "I'll try." So my thing was communication is everything. So we would agree to sit down and talk, but as soon as I would talk, he would just get up and walk off. I would say, "Babe, why you always walking off on your man? Like, we doing good, we communicating, babe." And he was like, "You ain't my motherfucking daddy. I don't want to hear that shit." But I would tell him, "Baby, you gotta sit here and listen to me, and I gotta listen to you. Like, I may not like what you're saying, but you say, let me." I shut the fuck up when he wanted me to. Like, I did everything right. Used myself, shut the fuck up. It didn't work. It just didn't work. Quan worked at McDonald's. I moved the nigga from South Carolina to Atlanta in my shit. But then he got mad at me later on in the relationship for saying it's my shit. I don't get it. Em say he probably didn't like you hollering about this mine, but I
Okay,
moved
so
him
Prince,
into
what
my
about
shit.
you going on live saying that he didn't do shit, that you was doing all the work, the wigs was yours, it wasn't him, that he couldn't do hair? Because let's not forget, Prince, that happened.
Now you switching to my
Mm.
words. If I was to recall, what I did say was Quan didn't know about the wigs. I taught him everything he know. This bitch ain't even had a website. I built Quan website. I taught him how to make a website. I monetized Quan. Quan was sitting around and watching make wigs. Quan was not making wigs when I met him. He worked at McDonald's. I taught Quan everything he know. He watched me make wigs and saw how much I was charging. I built him a website and I charged $400 for a wig. Quan is not a celebrity hairstylist. He's never did anybody famous hair. Why is Quan able to charge what I charge? Because I did that for him. I thought that I was saving myself by saying, because I wouldn't date a nigga who ain't got no money, so I taught my nigga how to get the money. How I knew how to get the money. I know how to make wigs. I was trying to have a successful relationship and making sure I wasn't dating no nigga who didn't have nothing. But once I taught him everything, he took what I taught him and didn't need me no more. Starts, even with Empress, sold her the wigs. Quan do not need me. But Quan used to need me because he couldn't keep
So
up.
is that
It's
the
crazy struggling trying to do shit. And so the man told me every time I put Quan's name on the lease, we weren't gonna get it. So I tried by myself and went for a house and I got approved. Quan went and tried by himself, but he didn't get approved. And so we had nowhere to go. And we ended up going where we had to go. And that was when I got approved. I put his name on there. I tried to get it by myself, but they said, y'all can get it. And so I told Quan, I said, Quan, we got one more day before we got to get out of this house. We finally got something. I was proud of that. I thought I was doing good by finding somewhere to go, but Quan felt like I set him up. And when we moved into the house, he kept saying, bitch, you set me up. My name not on this lease. I'm like, Quan, we had nowhere to go. They was not letting us move together like that. But he did not like that his credit wasn't good enough, and my name was on the release. So for a long time, we was arguing about that. A long time, like he blamed me for month after month, year after year. Like, you think you doing something? You think you slick? This your shit. But Quan, we had nowhere to go, and when I put your name on it, when we wouldn't have had nowhere to go, Quan. Like, why do I get beat up? Why are you attacking me for us not having nowhere to go? But he didn't care about that. Quan felt like my name ain't on that shit. That's your house, so I don't want to help you. And that's really what it turned into.
so do you so
I did what I
so
thought
do
I
you want
did.
him back?
Hell no, bitch. I'm a whole stripper now, bitch. You know how many niggas I got?
But Prince, let's
Hell
just
no,
be
bitch. I'm gonna
honest,
cross my
because
legs
Prince, you still cry.
out of hurt, out of disappointment for myself because sometimes I say, was I a fool? Like did I allow myself to get so bad at life? Well, I didn't trust myself, so that's where tears come from. Because apparently a nigga did leave. Apparently I did go through that, and it hurts because I don't understand. I can say this was that. I don't know. So that's where those tears come from of being left in this world with no family. I was already adopted. The nigga who I got a relationship with, I told him my insecurities and how I expect the person to be there for me because I'm not used to nobody. I'm not used to having nobody. So I cry because I'm 33 years old and I from my childhood up to now, I don't know what it feels like to have somebody who fucks with me like that. Everybody always left me. My mama left me. My daddy left me. My goddamn sister left me. Girl, the people. I try to find somebody. Katie has been the only person. My best friend has been the only person, but that's my fault for believing in people, thinking that I can heal myself from the things I've been through with somebody. That is a flaw that I have. But somebody will hear my pain. Somebody will understand my weakness. Somebody will understand how scared I am. And they gonna say, well, Prince, I know you're scared, but I'm not gonna leave you like that just because you're scared. But he just wasn't one. So yes, I cried because I'm scared. I ain't never had nobody like, what the fuck, bruh? I am a person can only be but so strong, Ed. I am scared. I've been adopted. I ain't never had nobody. I look for love in
So Prince, do
strangers.
you think? But
Like
okay,
I
so
let
Prince, do
strangers
you
hug
feel
on me.
like? Do you feel like you push?
I look
But
stupid.
but
I look stupid. I got a
but
problem.
Prince, do you feel like
I
you
have a
push
problem, but it's my
people
fault.
away, Prince, because of that right there?
No, I don't. I give them too much, and that's their problem. I give them too much of me. I do not push nobody away from me because I don't want you to leave. And you know I don't want you to leave. And you did that. So fuck you. I do not push nobody away, Ed. I don't. Why would I push somebody away? And I'm sitting here begging you not to leave. That's not what it's giving. Like, damn, bitch, I really hurt. Because, bitch, I don't know no better. I'm 33 fucking years old and life went off for a bitch. Loneliness. I already got adopted. I got raped, adopted, went to jail. One day became famous. Bitch, I'm over here with all this fucking house. Like, why me? I got so many things to smile about. Like, God keep waking me up every day. So thank you, God, for waking me up. There's people in the hospital right now that's not going to get up in the morning. So thank you, God, that I cried. Thank you for allowing me to cry. Thank you for allowing me to worry. Because without life, you can't do shit. So it don't matter what I go through, I am just thankful that God wakes me up again and again and again. Because I could cry today, but when I wake up tomorrow, I won't be crying. I'm okay. I don't want to die. But am I insecure sometimes because I don't know what love is? Yes. And I don't think nothing wrong with that. Let people laugh at me. Thank you for me being me. Ain't nothing wrong with somebody wanting somebody
Right,
to love them
right,
because they ain't never had
right,
that shit. I couldn't even get it when I was a child. Now that I'm grown, I got money, bitch. I can't even buy
right.
it. Shit. It's okay. And people wonder why I am how I am. I'm always so
Yeah.
defensive. I'm always so defensive. That's where they come from. Cause bitch, what the fuck? I go to sleep every day and wake up every day. I'm glad that nigga gone. But I go to sleep every day and wake up every day. And I don't even feel like I'm nobody. Fuck the last relationship. I just don't feel like nobody. I feel like everything, like a nigga, if somebody wanna fuck, yeah, they gonna fuck. If somebody wanna flirt, like I got everything that I think a woman would want, a man would want. I got the house, I got the looks, I got the dick on me, bitch. I got the money, but I can't buy what I need. I always say I get what I want, but I cannot get what I want. So fuck it, fuck it.
So what do
Just move
you?
on. That's why I'm a
Okay,
stripper
but
now. Like
what do
fuck
you
it.
want, Prince?
I want a wife. I want children. I want to be pleasing to my mama. I want to be pleasing to God. I want to go to heaven. I do not want to go to hell. This life that we live, this shit will end one day. Bitch, I'm not adding up nothing that says, because this world we live in, we can act as tough as we want to, but when we leave, we got somebody to answer to. And I ain't added up enough.
So Prince.
Because I know if I was to close my eyes tomorrow, do I know that God going to send me to heaven? No. But do I want to add it up? Hell yeah. I need to live by what I think God
So
wants me to.
Prince, do
I
you?
am
So
battling being
Prince,
gay.
like, are you happy?
Yeah. That's why I'm crying, bitch. I really am. Because I don't know no better. I don't know anything else. There's nothing, like, I'm disappointed in life, but I'm very happy because this is all I know. And that's what allows the tears to come. The pain, happiness, the smiles, the joy, breathing. Whatever life consists of, I'm doing it. I ain't dead yet. I actually find more comfort in being single than I did in a relationship. Cause that hug I want, I get. That cuddling I want, I get. That little nut that I want to bust, I get. That attention that I want, I get. It's better like this. I'm glad he gone because Quan wasn't enough. Quan didn't want to offer that. But I get it now. And I'm single. And sometimes I'm ashamed of my own self for the things that I do. But one thing I'm not doing anymore is begging the motherfucker to love me. Because I get it. Whenever I want it. I can call a nigga right now, come over here and hug on me, bitch. And that's exactly what the fuck he gonna do. So it's better being single than it is trusting in one nigga. It just hurts because I thought this world was a good world, but I am learning the world we live in ain't shit. And like I'm telling everybody, if you get up, if God wake you up again in the morning, you better get your fucking ass up, put your clothes on, pour you a drink, smoke you a blunt, and get on about your day. I've learned this too. Every day is already planned. So don't think that God forgot about you. Don't think that you're doing anything wrong. Don't think that your life don't look like a Christian. Your life is planned from the day you come to the day you leave. God just wants you to get up and he wants you to get through it. And that's it. If you prove to God that you can't make it through what you're going through, don't you expect God to do nothing else for you. God would not take you to another step if you cannot get through what's in front of you. So even if you hate your life and you feel like, well, dang, I don't look like that person. I'm doing all this. I'm cussing people out. I'm talking. It don't matter what you think you're doing. It took a Jezebel in the Bible. It took a Joshua, Joseph, Ruth, 1 Samuel, 2 Samuel, 1st. It took a little bit of everybody to make this world go around. So don't you hate your life. If he wake you up, he wants you to get through it. The moment that you start proving to God that what you wake up to is enough, it's the
Give
moment
you
that God will
more.
give you more. Because God can't bless you with something else. Yep. And so I'm okay. I'm going to show myself and I'm going to show God that I done went through everything. But whatever I'm going through, we're going to get through because I want God to give me more. And if I can't handle this, I don't expect God to bless me with the things
That
that
you
I
really
really want.
can't
I
handle.
have to
Yeah.
get through this. I have to. Yep. Because God would never bring you to
You
nothing to
heard
bring you
him,
through it.
you
So,
hating
and I'm a
asshole.
believer.
Do you hating
I'm a
asshole?
believer
Tell
that
him,
you got to
bitch.
prove that
Be
you
happy
okay.
with what the fuck you already have, bitch, and stop hating on what the next motherfucker got, cause it ain't meant for you.
Period.
The fuck?
Yeah. And even though y'all serious, that should touch all of y'all because that's called transparency. I am
Bitch,
hurt, but
be happy with what the fuck
I'm
you got.
broken, but
Stop
I ain't
hating on
that.
what the next motherfucker got. Cause
Hell
you
yeah.
looking at what they got and you ain't fucking got it. Be
Yeah.
happy with what the fuck you got.
Yep. And like you said,
I'm
and
just
like you
saying.
said, I need to stop bragging, but look at me. Look, there's people that's watching us. They probably like, oh, Prince weak, but I live better than the person that think they doing better than me. Like, even though I had to pay, this is why God gave me this house. God gave me this furniture. God gave me this life because he knew my heart. God will only give to those that he know can handle it. A person who's willing to cry, a person who's willing to preach, a person who's willing to talk about it. God don't give a lot of people stuff. This house I'm sitting in, it's of God. This furniture, this perfect, ain't my
It's
perfect couch
pretty.
cute,
I
boo?
like your
Like, yes.
house.
Thank you, boo. But I don't deserve it, but God gave it to me. Yeah. When nigga couldn't do it, God did it. And I'm gonna keep this personality. I'm gonna keep these tears. I'm gonna keep this humbleness. I don't mind crying for the next bitch. I don't mind crying in front of people. When I get through crying, bitch, I'm still just as sexy. I'm still just as human as anybody, bitch. But them tears I cried, that was for everybody. Because a lot of you hoes scared to drop it because you know people watching.
Yeah.
Bitch, sometimes I can't even contain my own self. You heard me? But it is what it is. And even when I get through embarrassing myself, God said, I would sit you where I sit you, nigga, because you wasn't shamed. The Bible even say you shaming him. He would you deny God if you want to. Watch how God deny you. Do not deny God. He won't deny you. So cry if you have to cry. Embarrass yourself in front of thousands of people. Because you're going